Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Attack Easer here, and today I am bringing you a new life story. It has been a while since I've been here. I'm sorry about that, but I have a website. That'll be linked in the description with my Twitter and whatever else I went down there anymore, and a few of my friends' links. So go check out my website. There's gonna be a lot of stuff on there you can do, and like interaction with me. My Discord's on there. So anyway, let's get to the story before I sit here and bore you to death talking about this website I made. So, it was probably 3 or 4 weeks ago now, and I walk into school, have my book bag, just an average day. Had my cargo pants in my book bag because we have a dress code with the wear. So I walk in, dress code, I have like all my clothes on, my army jacket, my hoodie, my dress shirts in my bag, my cargo pants are in my bag. So I just walk in and they pick me for the metal detector. I'm like, oh great. So I have to take my belt off and all that stuff. So I took my belt off and everything, walked through the metal detector, didn't find nothing. They searched my bag and they didn't find nothing. And you wouldn't believe what was in my pocket. My small pocket knife of my cargo pants. And my bag doesn't go through a metal detector, they just search it by hand. So they must have just like brushed over the pocket or something and I got lucky. So then we skipped over the whole day now. It's the end of the day. The bell rings for race period. I'm like, oh boy, I gotta go home now. Let's go. So I run to my locker because there's a lot of people around my locker and it's a real tight space. So I take off running from my locker, get there, I'm like, just grab everything, throw my books in, grab my book bag, grab my coats, put my hat on, because as soon as I try and put my hoodie on, my hair just gets completely destroyed. So I put my hat on, and then I took off, ran down to the bathroom, and I have this system. I have my shoes untied already by the time I get there, and then all I have to do is slip my shoes off, undo my belt, and then switch my pants. So I knelt down to put my shoes back on, and I just feel this hard object in my back pocket. I'm like, what's that? Because my phone and my earbuds were already in my book bag, so I didn't know what was in my pocket. So I'm like, what do I have on me? I put my hand in my back pocket, I'm like, oh boy. I realize it's my small pocket knife that I use for eating and stuff, like when I'm cutting up food like a steak or something. I use this pocket knife, and I'm like, oh my god, I have my knife on me. So my immediate reaction was just, yeah, let's get outside. So I throw all my clothes on, throw what I need in the bag, went to the bathroom quick, and I just ran outside. And then I kind of sat down on the one wall and just started laughing because I had a knife all day and I didn't even know I had it. And it was in school all day, which is very illegal. But, at the end of the day, it was pretty funny. And we were talking about, like, the amendments and stuff in school. And the one girl asked, is it legal to carry a pocket knife? The teacher's like, yeah. And then she's like, but, like, what kind of areas? And the teacher's like, well, not, like, in stores and stuff. And I'm like, yeah. And I lean over and I'm like, yeah, I carry a pocket knife, like, 90% of the time. And then sometimes I carry bigger knives when I'm at home. And not even knowing. It was so ironic. I'm like, oh, man. So I got on the bus. And I'm just sitting there. And when I'm on the bus, I like to stand up. I don't like sitting down very much. So I was standing up, like with my back against the window and stuff, which felt good because it was like cold air on my back. I only had my hoodie on, and my jacket was in my bag. So I'm just standing there with my back against the window, and I'm just kind of hanging out. I'm like, yep, just gonna stand here. So someone tried to pull my book bag out from underneath me, so I sat down and stabbed myself in the butt cheek because my knife kind of opened a little bit. because it has the two thumb studs on the side so you could pop it open. And one of those must have like been crushed against me between the window. So I stabbed myself, and I'm like, oh boy. I'm just like, close. I just sat down, kind of rode out the ride, and just kind of like waited for me to go home, and got home, and I'm like, oh boy. So I'm like, okay, I'll tell Sky what happened, cause I talk to Sky a lot, cause we are doing Terraria together before, and then she kind of stopped, I kind of stopped, and then you know like we both started uploading because school was starting, and I really couldn't find any time to do videos. But now I'm kind of like having more time on my hands and stuff. Like the weekends I'm free. So I'm gonna start making more videos and stuff like that. Like I don't know how often I will be uploading, but I'll definitely try and upload some more than what I've been. But that's a hard thing to do for me because, I'm like very bad at motivating myself to do stuff. And I think there's soon gonna be some more actual like PlayStation gameplay again soon, because I'm getting tired of doing everything on my computer. I just need to update my PlayStation and stuff like that, and then find something to play, and that'll be done, or I'll be back again. So yeah, I think if you guys want to see more content more often, go down to my Discord, type in general, giving me an idea for a video, and I will do that. Links are all in the description. You can go check all that out. And I just went off track from the story again. So, I'm just sitting here telling Sky about it, and I'm laughing about it. I'm like, hey mom, I did something real stupid today. She's like, what you doing? I'm like, I took my knife to school, and she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, it was in my cargo pants pocket. She's like, oh. She really wasn't too surprised about it, which was kind of cool. Like, she didn't scream at me or anything. And my dad's like, oh, you better be careful. My dad's not a fan of me having knives, except I have a lot of knives. And then my grandfather was yelling at me for it because he knows I can get arrested for it and stuff. But that was okay. So, I do carry a knife a lot. Like, if I'm not in school, I most likely have a knife, unless I'm being rushed to go somewhere very fast or somewhere, like, nicer where I don't have to worry about something happening. But I always have a knife. Sometimes it's like a buck knife I carry sometimes, or it's just a little pocket knife. And if I'm at home, I'm carrying like a bayonet. Like, I have quite the collection of knives, so I never really know what knife I'm going to be carrying that day. And I'm glad that the day before it was only my small knife, or I would have been in trouble. Because when I picked up my pants, I didn't even feel it, which was weird. So yeah, I kind of just left school, came home, and I was like, home free. Home free. And then I just kind of hung out, went down my grandparents, talked to my grandparents a little bit, came home, went to bed, woke up, put a different pair of pants in my bag that were clean, and I knew didn't have a knife in them because I checked my pockets. And then I went on with my day for that school day. Got really mad in French class because I don't understand. Came home and just kind of like laughed about the whole knife thing again. And I figured I might as well tell the story to you guys because, what's it gonna do in my brain? At least at this point I still have a fairly decent memory of the whole situation and stuff. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed, hit that thumbs up. Can we get like 15 likes, 20 likes maybe, And if we get 15 or 20 likes, I'll make another video way sooner, and we can see more content from me. So, website link, Twitter link in the description, and whatever other links I throw down there, friends links, whatever, all down there. Go check them out. Support all those guys down there in the description. My Discord will be down there as well, where you can come talk to me and hang out. I'm Attack Easer, and I'll see you next time. Peace.